It's been a long time since I've been on my Minecraft city. You know, I've been busy with A-levels, which has taken up my entire life. But I'm back. I've upped the production value slightly. I've got a whole new background. You can see there's a lot of Lego Star Wars behind me. I've got my piano. Oh, hang on. Wait a second. There we go. That's better. So yeah, I've got a whole background now. You can see almost my entire room on that side, which is crazy, revealing a lot about myself. Anyway, it's been a long time since I've been on my city, and in the past couple of months, I've made absolutely no progress, apart from the other day. Now, where did I leave off? So this is the bit that I've already toured. I can't remember the last time I showed any of this, to be honest, so I'm gonna have to go and watch my old video, because I don't remember the last time that I even made a video on this. Alright, so it's been actually 4 weeks, which is not a lot of time at all. It was when I made that absolutely crap house. You remember in the last episode? Let me go and visit it, actually. It's over here somewhere. Yeah, here it is. Absolutely terrible. I'm gonna get rid of this and start again. Anyway, that's not the point of the video. The point of the video is I'm gonna showcase something that I've started making, right? And it's completely separate to all of this. Well, pretty much completely separate to all of this. Actually, before I go over there, I just want to show you something I've been making over here. So, you get a lovely little road that goes for absolutely miles. So this is a random little farm that I built just in the middle of absolutely nowhere. I'm going to add the corn over there and over there. Well, the wheat all the way over there and over there. But yeah, I was trying to experiment with like texturing different green blocks. So this is what my little farmhouse looks like. I've got a little interior here with a little furnace going and a bed and a chest. I have very loud sheep and cows and lots of different crops and chickens, and they're all called chicken. And I've got a horse called Horse. I built a little custom tractor there, which I think looks quite nice, and a big field. And over here, I built a truck. Now I did actually plagiarize this, but I'm trying to make it my own design somewhat. I think it looks pretty good. I think the wheels are a little bit small for the actual truck itself, but another thing I noticed, I actually built it on the wrong side of the road to the way that I have built every other vehicle. So what I did instead was I just put construction equipment here, and then I blocked it off so it looks like he's overtaking it, and then I put this little sign here as orange instead of red, so it looks like he's indicating around it. Genius! Oh! Anyway, it ends over there, so that's the end of this little section. What I actually meant to show you is over here. I like that, when you start to fly over and it all comes into view. It's very pretty. And in the future, it will continue over there, past that road, and down that road is where we are heading. Oh, okay, there's a row, couple of rabbits and a parrot over here. What, you don't have a name tag? Oh, that's bad. Oh well, you'll just have to despawn. Anyway, we continue down this road, and you can see, oh, there's more rabbits. Okay, well, they have escaped from over there, but you go down this road, right? And you go for miles and miles and miles, and I'm just going to cut a corner because I'm too bored. You eventually get to this place. Now, you've got some modern housing here, which I did base off an image I found on Pinterest, but I did make it my own, so it's copyright free. I'm going to try and get through this without the parrots interrupting me too much, because they seem to be obsessed with each other and don't shut up half the time. So you've got some modern houses here that are all attached, they're all terraced. I tried to make the ramps to the stairs sort of coincide with each colour house, except they don't really make trapdoors in varying colours, so it didn't really work very well. But you've got a green house, you've got a red house, a blue house, and a magenta house. I won't really go too in depth on the detail of the housing, but every house is exactly the same, so I'll go through one. This is a kitchen, you've got a little, what do you call it, a cooker there, and a fridge. And then you've got some modern staircase with some bamboo and some other plants going up with this awful design for the stairs. You've got a bathroom in here, which is lovely. Sunset, little painting there, it's nice. Bedroom number 1, which is quite a nice bedroom. And this is bedroom number 2, with a lovely little bedroom there as well. Now you'll be thinking, James, where's the living room? Well, it's in the basement. How cool is that? Because if you actually look, these windows are ground floor height. So yeah, that is the modern housing. They all look the exact same inside, but different on the outside. Obviously, they're different colors. There's no roof access, which is a bit annoying. And also, if you burgled a house, you could very easily get away with it by just running across the roofs. Around the place, I've made a huge park, which is pretty cool. So yeah, this is the entrance to the park, which is quite lovely. There's a little crossing here. There's an entrance, which is very beautiful. And you walk through, and you're greeted with these lovely cherry trees. Now this is the first bit of environmental variation that I've actually included. There's no path at all, but you've got this whole section completely filled with cherry trees, oak trees, birch trees, and I've gone around the place with some bone meal just to make it look a bit nicer. I've got some bee nests in here which are all full of honey. Okay. Oh, and there's some frogs on the loose as well, and a little pond here. This was done with TNT and not Will Painter this time, because that took way too long to figure out last time. There isn't much to talk about for the park. It is barriered off from the main road. I'll talk about that in a second. Over here, though, you have the, the main map of the area that you're entering, which I haven't actually updated yet, but there will be an update in a minute. Over here, though, is a solar farm. I don't really know why I included this, to be honest, but I thought, you know what? If I was going to live in a city, which I do obviously, but if I was to make my own city, I would make it environmentally friendly, which is what I've done here. I've created a big solar farm with lots of solar panels. Each row is about 40, so there's 120 times 1, 2, 3, 6, 120 times 18. Anyone want to do the maths on that? Is it 2,160? 120 times 18? Oh, I did it in my head! God, I'm a genius. What the hell? So yeah, that is my solar farm, which attaches to the border of the settlement over there. So eventually the train line is going to run right across and go into the next station. I'm going to get the underground metro to go probably under this whole place, and I'm going to make it surface, and it's going to probably join to the same little station. It's quite nice though, especially at night, to travel down this little path, because you've got the main road, but you're surrounded by cherry trees, so it makes it look a bit more enclosed. It would be a lot prettier if it wasn't just a main road. And then this is the first bit of housing. I've left a big gap here for some trees, just for like a little sound barrier. I've become more like conscious of that the more I build stuff. So this is going to be the first part of the housing, but it's going to run all the way down there eventually, when I can be bothered to work on it. Now I'm thinking that this whole place here, A, because I'm too lazy to build, and B, because it would look nice, it's all going to be the same as what this is, just a huge park with loads of different ponds, and the housing that's on the very end of that street, which is like the Spanish type building and the 40s type building, that's all going to stretch down this road, and it's going to join on to the next settlement, and there's going to be a big divide, like a little barrier, for where one settlement starts and one ends. I've been getting creative these days, very, very creative. I can see a rogue horse over there, just sort of in the middle of the path. In terms of this area, I honestly can't remember the last time I worked on it. I've been extremely busy, as I've just said. A lot has been going on in my life where I've just had absolutely no time. I can't remember the last time I was even on my computer, to be honest. I played Battlefront 2 last week. I made 2 videos out of that. I recorded for about 2 hours, and that was it, to be honest, the whole time. But I'm still very proud of how this whole city looks. It definitely looks like a city, I think. It doesn't look all like weirdly out of place. A lot of buildings are very samey, like you've got a lot of brick there and a lot of brick there and a lot of brick all the way over there, but I think it's definitely spaced into different sections. Oh, actually, one thing I have done is added an extra building onto this, and that's literally all I've done. Oh my god, I forgot I made an interior. This is a DVLA office. Don't ask me why I built one. So the downstairs is, you can see this is the waiting area with a little water tank and a water tank over there and a vending machine. And this is the office where they never have anything you want from them. Now, what did I make upstairs? I don't think I did anything upstairs. Yeah, it's just an office block and then up the stairs again. It's part of the same building, just more office, to be honest. So yeah, not a lot has changed in the last couple of months, or few weeks at least, which is a bit sad because I'd like to work on this a little bit more. I haven't touched my medieval town in forever, which is also sad, but I'm just not as interested in that as I am in this city, and I think the introduction of this new settlement is going to keep me busy on this for a long time. I'm staying true to my word, what I said a long time ago, that I'm never going to get bored of this, or even if I do get bored, I wouldn't really stop, because I've spent way too much time to just give up, you know? And I think it does look good. I do take a lot of advice that people comment quite seriously. Sometimes people say things that I just, like, no, I'm not going to go back and change the road colour, because have you seen how many miles of road that I have? Do you know how long that would take? Like, stuff like that is like, obviously I'm not going to do that. But the rest of it, building recommendations, yeah, of course I'll do that. Yeah, that sounds really good, because I don't have a plethora of ideas, you know. I'm a bit thick in the head when it comes to that. I can do economics A level, but that's as far as my maths brain goes, you know. But apart from that, it might be a slightly shorter video than usual. I don't really have the most time in the world, but I hope you enjoyed, and I hope you enjoyed the face cam with the city. I don't think that's ever happened before. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you later.